What's going on, guys? Orms Form coming at you guys today again with the video. And the pick is in. The pick is in. Last night the draft started, guys, and Detroit Lions held their ground and stayed at the 7th overall pick. There was some movement going on last night. A couple trades went down. Lions did apparently got some calls, but never moved. Stood their ground, stayed at 7, and picked their guy. And that guy was offensive tackle Penei Sewell out of Oregon. The Oregon Duck got picked at the 7th overall pick. 6'6", 330 pounds, 20 years old. My man bench pressed 31 reps with 225. Powerful, incredible movement for a 330-pound man. He does not move like a 330-pound dude. He moves like he's about 50 pounds lighter. Has great feet. Phenomenal hand punch, like a hammer hitting you. You see it in the tape. You see it in games. It's incredible. It's really nice to see. He wins in the run game. He's a big nasty. Always looking to hit someone, never just standing around. Okay, but with the strengths do come some weaknesses. He has a couple of them. He needs to work on his lower body strength. He does have some problems with shorter rushers who can get inside of him at time occasionally. He is 6'6". He leaves his chest open at times, exposing his chest. So his hand placement it sometimes gets a little bit wide. He just needs to bring that in a bit. And he does have some trouble getting downfield at times in the run game. He'll throw technique completely out the window because he's always looking to destroy someone. So all these things are extremely coachable. Extremely coachable. The hand placement, you know what I mean? The focus when you go downfield, try to stay within your technique. Don't throw it out the window. Just stay focused. Try to work on your game. You know what I mean? A lot of it's mental with this guy. And it's not a problem. It's not like a problem like, oh my God, it can't be fixed. It's extremely coachable with the hands and then the technique. Everything about this guy is the real deal. Everything about him is the real deal. There's not too much more that you can really coach this kid on how to be an offensive tackle. There's just a few problems that he needs to clean up. It's like a procedure, man, going into a knee and just like scraping out a knee because you got some problems with your knee, and you just do a little scrape, gone. You know what I mean? It's kind of like that. He needs to clean up some things. That's all. This kid is a franchise left tackle who will be probably playing right tackle for the Detroit Lions. Now, this is the Detroit Lions group that has their left side already set. You got Taylor Decker at the left tackle. You got Jonah Jackson as the left guard. Ragnow going nowhere, one of the best centers in the league. Taylor Decker is a top 10 left tackle in this league. Jonah Jackson was really good as a rookie last year. Now, the right side was a problem last year. It was a huge problem last year. It was a turnstile. You'd have Matt Nelson at right tackle. You had Tyrell Crosby at right tackle. You brought in Ode Abushi to play guard tackle. You had Big V that you paid a lot of money to come over from Philadelphia and be your starting right tackle, and struggled mightily at the right tackle spot. Struggled big time, especially in the passing game. His pass blocking is not that good. Dan Campbell has already gone on record saying that they pretty much are going to put Big V at right guard. And that's where he belongs. He belongs at right guard, so he can get a lot of help from his center, a lot of help from Ragnow. Ragnow will coach him up, and it'll just be greatly improved. Like this O-line I think they were ranked 13th last year overall. 13th overall, but they had big problems in letting guys get to the quarterback. That left side locked it down, but that right side was a big problem. It was. Now, this team's looking to run the football. This completely helps getting a guy like Sewell. Jared Goff has to be smiling ear to ear Guys like DeAndre Swift and Jamal Williams are high-fiving each other, guaranteed. It's a great addition to the Lions. They did it right. Guys, they absolutely nailed this pick. I never thought that Sewell would be there at 7. I thought for sure the Bengals were going to take him at 5, but the Bengals are going to Bengal, man. You know what I mean? They went and got a wide receiver, which I don't think they needed, but who am I? You know what I mean? But who am I to cast that judgment? But with the horrific injury that Joe Burrow had last year, you would think they would try to protect their investment, and it's a big investment with a guy like Sewell. Now, it's just it's a godsend for the Detroit Lions that he slipped. I can't believe he slipped. Pretty much every expert had Sewell as their number 1 offensive lineman off the board. You did see a couple guys that did have Slater ranked a little bit higher, but it was it was a very small group of experts that had Slater rated higher. Sewell was the consensus number 1 offensive lineman for about at least 90% of experts, at least. Myself, which I am no expert, obviously, I liked Slater better. I actually did, because he's more versatile. Because the one thing about Sewell is that he's strictly a left tackle. He played the only left tackle in college, I believe. Now, apparently he's being coached up to play some right tackle right now, but it's like riding a bike usually with these guys, man. He'll catch on really fast. He's extremely coachable. He's a hard worker. He's got all the intangibles that you want, everything that you need. But he pretty much just played left tackle. Now, with a guy like Slater, he played left tackle and right tackle. He played some guard in high school. So then I think he got picked. He went to college, became an offensive tackle, and he played both spots. But they're saying that guy can play up and down the line. He's got the ability to play guard, tackle. He can even go in the center. I guess he's that intelligent. But no knock on Sewell, you know what I mean? But he was strictly a left tackle at Oregon, and he's going to be thrown into the fire. He's going to be thrown into that right tackle spot. That's my opinion. Unless they plan on moving Decker, which I don't think it's going to happen at all. Sewell's going to be your next right tackle for at least the next few years. All depends what goes on with Decker in the next few years too. You know what I mean? Because Decker just re-upped his contract. So you're going to have 2 bookends with Decker and Sewell. Jared Goff is smiling ear to ear. It was a great pick. Nailed it out of the park. Round 2 starts tonight. I believe at 7 o'clock. We're going to be on the Gridiron Blitz's channel. I believe between 6 and 6:30. I haven't really got the confirmation yet, but we will be on Gridiron Blitz's channel for rounds 2 to 3. I think it's just 2 and 3 today. I think it's just 2 and 3. So let's have some fun, guys, tonight. Thanks for the video. We got ourselves an absolute animal on the offensive line. I love the pick. I never thought he'd be there, man. That's why I just never thought the guy was going to be there. I just never did. So I never even had him mocked to Detroit at all. I had him going 100% going to Cincinnati, but they never did. And that's bonus for us. So thanks for paying attention to the video, guys. Thanks for letting me do this. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button on the bottom right. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. Get all my videos. Like and comment. It's all about the likes and comments. Let's go, man. Round 2 tonight, baby. Boom. Go Lions.